What up? It's the real Keith, any other fabrication of your imagination. And I'm back with another Tenkaichi review, chapter 64. At the end of the last chapter, Kojiro had just died to Musashi. This chapter starts with Fuma wearing a new coat, getting ready for the next round. Her attendants is complimenting her outfit, saying it really suits her. She tells them to stop the flattery. All she lives for is twisting the necks of her foes. She'll keep doing that until the title of strongest warrior is hers. She'll keep doing that until the title of strongest warrior is hers. Somebody walks in and tells her the latest version of her drug just came in. They tell her they don't have time to test it, but she says it doesn't matter because her body can withstand any poison. Her attendant says, "I don't think I will ever understand you. I don't get why you take these drugs or why you let the fifth Kotaro live. But most of all, I don't get how you can live with yourself after you took on Fuma named Kurenai." Fuma says, "Poochie here is just my cute little pooch now." Her assistant name is Murasaki, and she says, "But you know what he did to Ao." And Fuma says, "Listen, Murasaki, I'm not petty enough to nurse a grudge. No one controls Fuma, and as soon as the blood in these veins mixes with the miracle poison you lot have made, I'll be so invincible that even the conqueror himself will quake with fear at the sight of me. Now then, it's time to get going." Then they walk outside and it's snowing. Fuma thought that they were the first one to show up, but they were actually the second. And then we see Ito say he has a new haircut. He says, "Look like we're here a little early. I'd recommend you take the opportunity to settle in too." And Fuma says, "You look like you're ready for action." He tells her, "Of course I am. I've been itching to get back into it for half a year. I can't wait to see how everyone will take on and transform what I demonstrated in my battle with Nagahara." Fuma says, "I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. I'll make your death painless as a token of my thanks." Idosai just laughs and say, "Yeah, that's the spirit." Then Janosuke and Dante show up, and Dante says, "Oh hell yeah, a new Ozaku castle will be popping off." Dante's on the scene now, ladies and gents, and he's ready. The next to show up was Hanzo and Yagyu. Yagyu says to Hanzo, "I take it that the wound on your left hand is healed." And Hanzo says, "Yes, I'm gonna fight even harder in round 2. Yagyu says, "Well now, that's reassuring you here." And then Hino shows up and says, "Oh hey, everyone's trickling in." He came along with Yasuke, and Hino says, "And they're all in fine fighting form too. You can tell everyone's all fired up." Yasuke says, "Indeed, that includes us, but from this point on, me and you are enemies, Hino." Then Idosai says someone is still missing, and Fuma says, "Yeah, the guy I'm supposed to fight." Then someone started playing the drums, and everyone thinks the round is about to start. Mori Rimuru shows up and says, "It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The tournament resumes on this fateful battleground. Today, the Tenkaichi tournament will enter a new stage. Let me offer a big welcome to the 8 warriors who claim heroic victories in the first round. From today on, you'll resume your glorious fight to the death in Lord Nobunaga's honor. Stake your own claim on the title of the greatest warrior under the rising sun. Once again, you must climb the tournament's mountain and seize victory. We call this second round the Winter Siege of Osaka. Today, we raise the curtain on Act 2. Fuma says that she's gonna be the one to stand on top, and then someone says, "Don't tell me you already started." And Idosai says, "Excellent. Now the whole gang's here." And then that person says, "Sorry for showing up late." Then we see Musashi. He's also rocking a new haircut, and he says, "I was training until the last minute." And his master says, "My son, I never dreamt I'd hear you offer an apology." Shinosuke says, "Looks like you've reached new heights too, huh?" Hanzo says, "Well, I'll be. Looks like the youngster's grown a lot in the past 6 months." Yagyu says, 6 long months we waited. I wouldn't expect anything less." Fuma laughs and says, "You were so late I thought you'd drop out of the tournament." Musashi says, "No way I would drop out. I can't miss the chance to see your divine heights, Fuma." Fuma says, "Are you trying to size me up? It'll cost you your life." There are some texts and it says, "This isn't the history you learned in school. Now that the wheel of fortune has been set in motion, there will be no stopping it." And then they announce the fighters. Then one of the representatives say, "Who will make a name for themselves as the strongest warrior in the land? I can't wait to see." And that's where the chapter ends. Well, I'm
glad to see the second round is about to start, even though we know who's gonna win this match. But I would like to see what the new drug is gonna do to Fuma. I'm ready to see what new techniques everyone has learned. And is it just me, or did Hino get slimmer? He still looks muscular, but he looked like he lost some weight. But that's pretty much all I got for today. For more Tenkaichi reviews, and if you like versus battles, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Doesn't cost you a dime while it costs me time. Follow Universal Debates on Facebook and follow my other pages. You might find content there that you might not find here. I also created a subreddit for all the tournament style media like DCKO, Tenkaichi, Record of Ragnarok, and Majo Tyson, etc. All links are in the description.